Good afternoon, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hope everybody's doing great. I'm just having a quick conversation here, spiritual talk here with members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. For those that tune in on your stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and follow my show on TikToks under ApeCS895. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. As for me, I'm hanging in there, brother and sisters. I was busy all day yesterday. I was so tired that I had to get some rest. I know sometimes when you're so tired, you have to follow what your body's telling you. So I had me a good night's rest last night. I was feeling sluggish, there for a while. Doing all those late night lives, it takes a toll after a while, especially when you go 3 hours, 4 hours, sometimes five. It takes a toll on you. But I'm doing pretty good right now. Let me share out this link. See who surfaces up uh, during this afternoon live feed. I do got a couple of short reels that I want to share with you of what I've captured out there when it comes down to disembodied demonic Nephilim. I placed two short reels up today on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters and on my TikTok channel under AbeCS895. Let me share out this real quick. How you doing, Primo Jesse? How you doing this afternoon? I hope you're doing well. As for me, I'm feeling a little bit better than what I was feeling like for the past week, just like almost every day. So I had to get me some rest. Got me some good rest. I feel pretty good right now, but it is daytime. But yeah, yesterday I had a busy day. We went home searching. We're looking for looked like at 15 homes or something like that yesterday. So I was a little bit tired. I was up. I guess I dozed off and I was up by 11, but my body wasn't going to go. I said I just need to continue to rest. So I want to apologize to those that always look forward to World Wednesday. That I couldn't make it last night, but sometimes you gotta let your body rest. That's what I did. But I do get some videos here, brothers and sisters, if y'all interested, that I can share in a moment. I was gonna share it last night, but I created the show reels this morning. It's dealing with that location where I go investigate. Uh, got some pretty interesting footage here. If y'all want to check it out, I will place it in a moment. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Abram Cius, or Abe Cius, what people call me, Abe. I'm the host of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, the creator of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, and I do have some short reels and pictures that I would like to share, but I can show the short reels. It would be more easier for me. Then if y'all want to look at the picture, we can look at the picture to debunk it. Since cousin Jesse, I don't know if you're busy or not, but I can always drop a link here for you. Cousin Jesse says, since I couldn't make it last night, yeah, my body was so tired of yesterday, man, that my body went in shut off mode. I mean, I did wake up at 11, but I didn't have energy to go do the live, so I just slept all night, all night, and I got up early in the morning, like around 9:30. We're waiting for this guy to drop off a washer, and they just dropped it off this afternoon. So got that out of the way and make sure that my son's. I guess he sold something to somebody, and the mail came to pick it up. So we got that out of the way. But yeah, yesterday from 2 in the afternoon till like around 7, that's all I was doing. Looking home to different homes, just house searching, looking at the insides of the homes and whether you like them or not, and things of that nature. So, and then at the end, they took us to a new to a new home, and which it looks pretty cool and all that. But I told my wife, I mean, just put it this way: the new home will be cheaper than buying a used home. But then I wonder the quality of those homes and the homes. Those homes is HOA, so I don't know. I want to deal with HOA as a HOA community, but the homes are like side by side each other, like literally like side by side from each other. So I don't know. I mean, they were nice, but it's like I don't know. They're like real close to each other. This houses, but we did find a different home that we liked. But sometimes you just have to wait to see if another one surfaces up, and that's what I'm doing. But yeah, yesterday I was tired, brother and sisters. Sorry I couldn't have the Werewolf Wednesday. Out of all the Wednesdays, uh, we've done a lot of Werewolf Wednesdays. Me and cousin Jesse here. Who we got here? Yeah, the can't remember the lender, but they're HOA homes, and they're like at 3.3% right now. So if I were to get me a four-bedroom, I think it was a four-bedroom, yeah, four-bedroom and two-bath, that will be like with everything included, it'll be like because if I use my VA home loan, like 1,700 and something dollars a month. That's all I would have to pay. In which I mean, the house look nice and everything. It is the space. I like to have like a big backyard and not be so close up to the homes. That's about the only problem that I see wrong with that is, I mean, it's a good deal. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's brand new, but then you have to worry about the house settling, right, and things of that nature. Yeah, we found a lot of homes with cracked foundations. There's one where we open the door and we're gonna look nice on the outside, but when we open the door, right in the entrance, the you can see the foundation that got cracked and the tile that got broken. So once that happened, it's like it's one of those things that it's a risk, right? Because if you crack some more, your pipes that are underneath can crack and stuff like that. So it's a risk, and it depends on the location also. So in this location, they said that it's one of those locations. The risk of your foundation cracking is very high possibility because I don't know. They said something wrong with the land there. A lot of hills. So, and I think we ran into like several homes that had a cracked foundation. Yeah, it's just I don't like the. I mean, they're nice homes, but you have to be under the rules of somebody else. You don't have the freedoms of doing what you want to do, living your life normally. You have to pay money for the HOA, I think quarterly or annually. I'm not sure how that works. And then they have a right to say things to you. So that's what happens when you want to live in a community like that, right? You know, Me, I rather have a location where I have the big space of the big yard, and the front yard is huge, and the driveway is huge. That I got my space between the house to another house. So we're looking at this home that we're interested in. It's a corner lot. We've seen two corner lots. The one we've seen is nice. which we're interested in that one. And then there was another one that was like 1950. That's huge, man. It's got two living rooms. It's got like five bedrooms in there. It's got two chimneys. It's got all kinds of space. It's got a best of view. It's got a patio, a big old patio on the back. It's nice, but it's old. That I don't know if it'll pass the inspection. Two car garage. Uh, it's big. It's a big house, man. I liked it, but it just an old house, from 1950. Uh, I really like that one because of the space, but then at the same time, it's like, man, that's a lot of space there, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what the Heavenly Father guides me to do. Well, I'm a married man, and it's like I like the home. Don't get me wrong. I like the home, beautiful home. It's just I have my wife, and if she liked it also, but she don't like if it would have a little bit more space, then it will be no will be in there. We just is the homes are too close to each other. But it would have been a little bit more space in between and towards the back for the backyard. It would have been no problem. They do take care of the customers. These people, they had sprinkler system set up back in front yard. In which it's awesome. It just uh, the space. We have two German shepherds. That's another thing. I don't know if that would be a problem. They say it wouldn't be a problem, but I'm more sure to have cameras and all kinds of security there. Uh, Especially somebody's violating something. I don't know how that works. Uh, it's awesome, brother August Bradshaw. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of also initially. But I said, you know what? I don't. Already an old fella. You know, I want something that I'm gonna be able to finish off before the Heavenly Father takes me. I want to leave something behind, like for my son. You know, for my son or whoever, right? Of my stepson, so they can have something for themselves. It was my time to cross over. I just told my wife I want to get something in which we're gonna be happy and we're gonna enjoy the rest of our lives in that home. So we've been looking around uh, to see what we like, and right now what we both like is at home, which is in a corner lot. Not unless another one surfaces up. But yeah, man, the uh, searching for homes is one of the things, and it's got a chimney also. And that's what she wanted was a chimney. So yeah, man, I was so tired yesterday. Oof. Ate some food, and I was already tired from the night before. I don't know who's been tuning in at night times, but I'll be doing the podcast at nighttime, and it's like I could be on for about an hour, and next thing you know, man, the hit the sleep hits me. I start dozing off. It could be the seat. You know, maybe I should switch seats from to that one that's over here. Let me try that out, see how that works. But I kind of like this one. I think one of the legs might have got it's messed up. So as I'm sitting, maybe it's affecting me in a way that uh, I'm in an angle that it's pinching my thoracic nerve or something. I don't know. But yeah, I feel in a daze or in a dizzy sometimes. That's right. But I was just making a live just to let you know that what's been happening, and uh we just been searching, they get this guy, it's a brand new home, and it'll be cheaper than purchasing an old home. The thing is, when you have a new home, things can happen with the foundation, the settling, and that's where it's kind of like a gamble. The first home I ever bought was brand new. I seen it get built. It was pure studs when I was seeing it get built when I was in the army, and I seen it get built from the ground up, and I was happy to move into it and everything. But I noticed when I was cutting the yard, not even 3 weeks into purchasing the home, I noticed that the right side of my home, where the AC unit was real muddy, and I'm trying to figure out why there is it muddy over there. And I'm thinking maybe it's water coming from the air conditioning unit or something. So there it is. Every time I go cut the grass, that side of the house is always high. The grass is high. Then I started looking, and then I found out that it had a leak underneath the foundation. So 3 weeks into purchasing it, that home had a leak in the foundation. So yeah, it was that, and it wasn't just, it wasn't in the garage, in the foundation of the garage. It was underneath the carpet. So imagine walking inside your when it rains outside, and you're walking the carpet and you feel something wet, and you're like, man, did somebody spill something here? But it's the water seeping from the outside through the cracks. And through cracks, anything can come through. Scorpions, snakes. So yeah, that home, I just gave it back to him. I said I don't want to deal with it. That's why I went up in Elm Grove, bought me a mobile home, and I went through the things I went through there. But now I get blessed because I still got my VA home loan. I'm searching for a good home, with my VA home loan. But let me get to. I mean, I could be talking about homes, but uh, I was spoken to the realtor guy, or the guy that's showing us the houses, and he said that he would catch activity in some of the houses, uh, spiritual activities, like one of them. They said he was going to shut off the lights as he was going to exit out the house, and he heard a voice say, "Get out!" you know. Uh, so he said he's had some experiences because I told him that I do the spiritual encrypted encounters. He told me he's had some experiences in some of these houses with paranormal activity. Let me. I'm not sure if I change out the seat. Maybe I'll change. I'll try that out one for later on tonight. So yeah, I've been taking a break from working out. That's why you haven't seen me post any pictures on Facebook. I think this is my second week. I haven't done nothing. No physical labor, no workouts. And it's supposed to get cold over the weekend. It's saying it's going to be a freeze. Uh, yeah, I probably caught you off guard for those that if there's anybody new here, this is Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I'm your host, Abe Cias, for anybody new. But I do get some short reels here I want to share with you. Let me go find the short reels. Two that I created today. Okay, let me. Okay, here's the first one here. This is from the video, brothers and sisters. How you doing, casual conversation? Oh wow, this yeah. I'm telling you, I know the billets when I was in Germany; those were haunted by Germans, German soldiers. When I was out in the desert, there was ghostly apparitions out there from soldiers that had died in combat. I guess from Operation Desert Storm. I went out there back in '95, but yeah, I know somebody passed away in this house, and I think that's the person sometimes we see passing by behind me, or that you see like a light. So when I'd be doing my live videos, there was a woman that passed away here. The first night that I spent here at this house was in my room, and I heard somebody say "get out" real loudly in my ear. And I'm looking around, and I'm not seeing nobody. And I got up and I started praying, and I told the spirit that it's my time for her to leave. I call upon the heavenly light and stuff like that. But then she didn't leave. There was another incident where I was on my couch. I had dozed off after doing a spiritual encrypted encounter show, and when I opened my eyes, you could see the woman right in front of me looking at my face, and she had her hands on the wall. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and she had like a gown on, and then she just disappeared. So there I went again, cleansing the home, telling her that she's not welcome here and stuff like that. But we're gonna solve that problem because we'll be leaving here after we find the home that we're looking for. We'll be out of here. Oh yeah, yeah. And the army, when I live in the billets, um, I would hear the billets. They had like a quad in between the. It was like okay, like four billets, but there was a quad in the center, uh, and you could hear somebody shoveling dirt right by my window at night. You hear that guy, and you could even see the silhouette of somebody making the movement of shoveling uh, dirt with a shovel. But then when I would open the curtain, there'll be nobody there. Yeah, yeah. And, I got tired of that, so I told one of my platoon sergeants if he could move me to a different billets because of that it was haunted. So they moved me somewhere else. No, I've never really taken that. So let me share out this video of this show reel created, brother and sisters. It's I have the piece of selenite in my hand. It's when I went out there testing the weapon theory. Here we go. Let me share out this with y'all. Let me get it closer. This video is from the day that I found the truck out there in the woods. That's a piece of selenite I had in my hand that day. Yeah, my sisters are pretty keen when I send something or feel something. You could tell that I was pointing at it, pointing that direction because I felt something and heard something. So I pointed the selenite sword, and that's what I caught in the image of where I pointed the selenite sword. Tonight we'll be having open mic night where the viewers can come on. I'm just doing this live here since doing a quick live since I missed out on Werewolf Wednesday because I was so tired yesterday. I'm doing this one to make up for yesterday. So I might change the title a little bit before I go. Okay, I got that one, and I got one more. Let me see. I think there's another one I got. There we go. What's here is in this side of me. No, think about it as a spirit or something that's cloaking because that's what they do. Uh, they can blend into the environment. And that one was like right behind me on the video on the original. I took a screenshot because I seen it. I just wanted y'all to see it, so I did a close up of it. I think if I go too close, then it might be like a blur. So I didn't want to go too close. I just wanted enough so y'all can see what that it was behind me on the photo. Yeah, they're very sneaky, man. When you think there's nothing there, if you're recording, move the camera around because it can be right behind you, right beside you, in front of you, and your naked eye is not going to be able to see them sometimes, but the camera is going to be able to capture them. Follow your senses when you're out there. They're going to make noise. Uh, they'll mimic a sound. They'll do something to get your attention. They can mimic the sound of birds, the shapeshifter skinwalkers that are out there. That's a pretty good one right there. But okay, let me take that one off for right now. Yeah, some a picture of it. I can send over the picture so we can blow it up better. I think it's in my other phone. I just don't know where the other phone is at. Yeah, my other phone is on the couch. Let me go get it. All right. Okay. I had done a close up of it. Uh, Let me see how this one looks. This one might need to be redone, but let me send the picture over. All right, here we go. There it is right there. See, I can check it out better. Uh, it looks like one, uh, might be possibly two, but I see one, which is right here. And the reason I say possibly two, the DDN, they can go through the elements. It looks like another one is down here. So possibly two of them. The one that's up here, and then one below here. How you doing, Sister Ivy Ramirez? And let me show you the other photo, a close up of it. Which is the one that stood out the most on this one? So here's the other one from the other show reel. There it is. It's right there in the center. A possible portal also. That's where I was pointing the selenite sword. So y'all can see the form of that one. That one is just right there. It was just looking. That's one thing that they do when they surface up. They're you know they have the characteristics because that's what they are. They're the offspring of the Watchers, so they have the same characteristics as the Watchers had, in which they were here to watch over mankind. And this is the unclean spirits that are called DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim. They're always watching, lurking, just trying to see who they can attack spiritually, to see if they can attack people with spiritual openings. There we go. So what else I got to share here with y'all? I got some. I think I'm gonna have some other photos here. Man, I think this other one I'm gonna share it tonight. Y'all have heard? Has anybody heard what a when people talk about a night crawler or uh, a pale? I said not night crawler, but I'll say more of what is it? Not even a ghoul. Well, night crawler or a phantom, something that's white, right? Something clear that's well, not invisible, but something like that, right? It's pale. I think I caught something like that, but I'm not for sure if it is what it is or if it's like an alien. I captured something that I have here, but I don't know about you. Share it on tonight's live feed or share right now. I'm thinking about sharing it later on tonight. Uh, but I just it was it looks freaked out. It's in the same area that I believe the person that was missing was found. Yeah, a rake, sister. A rake. That's a word. If y'all want me to share it, I can share it to see if y'all can see it. But it's like hiding there in plain sight. The only thing that it I reckon it looked freaked out to me is because it got no hair. This rakes or whatever it is, phantom or alien, they're ball headed, and so it don't got no hair, but it can blend in with I guess light colors, and I could see a hand. Uh, and this is from the video of when I tested the weapon theory. So I might as well just share it with y'all. I'm gonna share it. Why not? I could always share it later on tonight. It's just phantom rake. I mean, what is it? How do they look? But it's a small one. That's the thing. It looks like it's small. I don't know. I can explain it, but here I'm gonna share it with y'all. If y'all want me to share this photo, give me a thumbs up and I share it with you. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Phantom rake. I don't, I don't know. It's because it's in between. It's like in between a something that's real and something that's not. But I could see it. I couldn't see it visibly when I was there, but it was there looking at me, and I caught it in the photo. So I'm going to share it with y'all just to see if you can see it. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's the first one that spots it. I want to see who spots it first. What freaked me out with this photo is the hand that's right there, but you can see it. If whoever has to like to see, you're going to be able to see it. That it's looking. It was looking towards me. It just, like I said, it's more like a ghostly apparition or phantom or something of that nature. I got other. Yes, it's the casual conversation. Right in the middle, right in the middle of this photo. That's where it is. So I got other filters of it. It's right in the center mass of this picture or of the screenshot that I took. Here's the head, the eyes, and here's the hand. Look at the hand. It's a big hand right here. But this is where it's at, or it's right here in the middle. So I got other filters, so y'all can see it. I think I don't know if the original one is a better one or this one makes it stand out a pretty good right here. Also, I can take a close up of it. You want me to take a close up of it? So y'all can see the hand. There's a hand there. Let me take this. And the hand doesn't look human like because of the way the fingers are. Looks way different. Okay, here we go. Look at the long fingers on this. It's got some very long fingers. There's the arm, the face. Let me see what y'all seeing. I'm trying to get it big enough so y'all can see it close. I'm gonna do one more so it can really blow up bigger than that. Let me see. I'll move it a little bit to the side there. Yeah, sometimes you never know what you never know what you're gonna encounter out there. Check it out. It's a close up of it. Oh man, come on, not that one. Let me see if it did it. There we go. Look at the looks kind of like an alien Uh, you see the head here? Look at those long fingers. Look at this long finger, shoulder. That's the arm. Look at the long finger, the long thumb, and those fingers are bent. But here's the face. Okay. Hey man, might as well throw that one in the grind. There it is. It's just camouflaging itself. Not unless there's another one there, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Is it's a hand there. And this photo here, I didn't know whether to share it or not because I didn't know what people are going to think of it. But I said, "What the hell?" You can see a head, a ball head, but then you can see that arm that's got like long fingers, especially where the thumb is. That's a long thumb right there. That thumb is like way out here like that. That's a creepy photo in it. Show you the original picture. There he is. Where's the Ghostbusters when you need them? Let me see if I can find one more photo. I was just doing like an hour show to make up for last night. Share something here with y'all. So I'm gonna post this up after I'm done, and then later on tonight we'll have open mic night. See how that one goes. Sometimes people show up, and then sometimes people don't show up. Like it's like very rare that somebody wants to jump on and share a story. I'll give them the platform. I'll drop a link. But I guess what it is some people are just don't want people to criticize them or to talk bad about them and stuff. But so long you're sharing your truth of your experience, your truth is your truth, and that's all that matters at the bottom at the end. So long you're being truthful about it, that's all that matters. And I know that there's people out there that they've experienced things. They're holding back from sharing what they've experienced because they don't want nobody targeting them or making fun of them, in which we get a lot of that uh, within the communities, right? Uh, every community is different. Me, I speak the way I speak here. It's my truths. Whether people accept my truth or not, that's on them. I'm not here to affiliate myself with people that don't want me to be myself. I'd rather be myself and do the things that I do the way I do them than trying to get somebody to tell me what to do and what not to do. You know, and that's the difference between me and a lot of other shows. You know, people want to be my friends, that's fine. If people don't want to associate with, that's fine too. You know, life goes on. I don't live my life or get disappointed because so doesn't want to associate with me. Regardless, I'm still going to do my spiritual works, just like I'm doing them right now here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters at 3:23, 3:23 in the afternoon. You know, yeah, this one caught me off guard. This photo right here because the way it looks. But you know, if you think about it, brothers and sisters, the way this looks, it could debunk as well. Maybe it's just the white of the umbrella that's there. But if you look at the white of the umbrella and you look at this, and this looks different than this color, it looks different. See, that's like a light brown, and this is like a darker shade, a little bit darker shade than this. It looks a little bit different, but I just wanted to share this photo with y'all. Take him off. I don't want nobody to trip out with it and stuff. Let me see what else I can find for y'all. I seen something out there that I don't know what it was. Who believes in gnomes and elves, right? Drawers. I got an image of something like that I want to share with you. That looks like a freaking dwarf or something of that nature. It's very short, and it was mad dogging me. It was looking at me in the same vicinity where I captured that image. So here we go. But this is what it is, sister. I know when you put yourself out there in the spotlight and you're trying to prove something, you know, that's why I capture the short reels, the images, the videos, because my proofs are within the works that I do. That's where my proofs are at. So when people try to come at me in a negative way, it's hard for them to come at me in a negative way, especially if I have proof, right? So that's the difference between me and a lot of people. Uh, a lot of people have stories, but have no proof of the stories. Some of them because it's not their content. Some of them is because the story somebody tells them. Me, I'm sharing my personal experiences to the viewers, and I'm sharing photos, videos to the viewers of what I capture through my, you could say, experiences or investigations. I mean, there's times where I think the other day when I was doing a live here and there was a light that shined behind me and then it just shut off. So, you know, yeah, I capture all kinds of things. I think y'all seen where I was doing that live and the shadow figure appeared and passed right through me. And that was caught in a live, you know. So there's a difference, right? Is when you have the proof, you know, because I can talk about shadow figures all I want to, say all kinds of stories, but if I don't have no proof or evidence of a shadow figure, then it's just a story, right? Well, I do get proof of shadow figures because I'll share the one I captured inside that room in my home. See, I can find you the shadow figure one of what I'm talking about. Okay. And I think a lot of the viewers have seen this one, but I'll share it with you. This is from live footage from a video that I was doing inside my room, where the shadow figure appeared, it manifested, and then it took off. Here we go. Check it out. I'll share it with y'all. Check it out, folks. Go for long runs, so long you're doing something. Oh, y'all seen that, brothers and sisters? Something is pissed off. So they like. I know if y'all seen that. I just seen like a dark shadow figure pass right in front of me, and it went past me by the light. Your health is staying physically active. You don't have to lift a lot of weights. You don't have to go for long runs. So long you're doing something. Oh, y'all seen that, brothers and sisters? Something is pissed off. So they like. Here it is in slow motion, folks. On slow motion, and you see the dark shadow figure pass right in front of me. In front of me, through me, whatever you want to call it. If I stop it where the shadow figure's passing, it's gonna get dark. It'll be dark. Here we go. Here it is, where it passed right in front of me. You're welcome, Sister Anna Wilson. There you go. That's my proof of the existence of shadow figures, and I have several other captures of the shadow figures. I got some where they're running around at nighttime with white eye shine. Like I said, I encountered at Elms Grove. Shapeshifter skinwalkers, whatever you want to call them, they're out there. You see, a lot of these people that were coming against me, they wanted to keep my mouth shut. They wanted me. They tried to cancel. They did cancel my one of my profiles, my original profile, which I lost a lot of my photos. I lost a lot of my videos when I was in Positive Spiritualist. But I say the video that had the most content, the most evidence, and that's where the foundation is of spiritual encrypted encounters, which will be from Elms Grove Estates. A lot of the activity that I captured is from there. A lot of my experience is over there, but the other experiences from this other location that I go and investigate. I want to go back to also Shark Ridge Falls because I know there's activity over there. There's a lot of limestone because of a creek that runs through it. But so yeah, I want to go back up there one day, but there the activity is pretty hot and heavy in that location that I didn't even know if my phone worked properly up there towards the mountain. I guess like a mountain ridge or mountain or cliff. So the activity's pretty hot and heavy out there. Oh, when it passed beside me, sister, yes, I seen it. I seen it pass right in front of me. Like it tried to, I guess you could say it tried to drain my energy, but I had been burning Palo Santo. If you seen the stick I had in my hand was a Palo Santo. Uh, so I was protecting my space, and it's possible that the Palo Santo might have broke its how should I say it? Make it come out of hiding, because I know sage can do that also. So because of the smoke, you might be able to see something, but there was no smoke that day. The Palo Santo was not on. Had burned a little bit at the beginning to clear up the space, but yeah, it surfaced up. It showed itself. Yeah, if you were to go to the investigations, wherever would go with me, I would suggest pray before, during, and after, possibly fasten uh, before going to an investigation of the areas that I go to, because those areas are pretty hot and heavy. You're going to catch activity. There's going to be sounds and disembodied voices that are going to surface up because they want to scare you. You might see a manifestation of a werewolf or something that nature, something beastly that is gonna might show itself to you just to see if you're gonna get scared, because that's what they do. But of course, we stand with Jesus Christ. We can overcome all that. If it gets hot and heavy, overwhelming, all you got to do is tie, bind, and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. So you can stay protected. At the same time, you'll be able to get out of that area safely. Yeah, I could catch all kinds of stuff, sister. And then maybe one day, like I told Brother Wolf, I just got a lot of things right now on my plate. Like I said, I've been searching for a new home. Once everything happens and I move and reestablish myself, yeah, we can go do many investigations. There's a lot of places that I know that there's going to be something. I want to go to the location where, well, Elms Grove will be one of them. Uh, the other one would be that area where I was in the military and we were doing a detail out there in the woods by this old cemetery where we're picking up trash out there. And it was like 5:30 in the afternoon. The supply sergeant came in the Humvee, and I told the troops to go and take the bags and put in the bag that we're going home. So they ran to the deuce and half. And when I was walking towards the deuce and half, I heard movement behind me or beside me. When I looked, there was a woman that was like maybe five, 5 to 6 feet away from me, looking at me. She had the thing over her head, the thing over her head. She had like a black dress. She was looking at me with a smile on her face. And then I could see a woman, a younger woman, like a blonde, with a baby, and they were walking. But the way they were dressed was from a different time era. And then I heard movement on the street. The street was dirt, right, or caliche, where there's rocks. I heard movement, and when I looked, there was like three or four guys walking in like suspenders, this old brown shoes that were from a different time era. Pretty tall guys. They were walking on the road, so all these people were walking right along me. So that was my cue to get out of there. I got in the deuce and a half, and I told the supply sergeant, "Let's get the hell out of here. There's something here," and we left. So the activity started picking up there. I think it might have been like 6:15 because we waited. So around 6 o'clock and 6:15 in this area, activity picked up real freaking quick. So I know that if we were to go, we're going to catch something there. in this location, which is the other location that's nearby it. Maybe y'all might know or heard of this location. That's nearby that location will be Maxwell Bridge. I think Maxwell Bridge is further up ahead on the road, but all that area is a hot spot. Yeah, that was in the military, and y'all was running into crazy stuff like that when I was in the army. I see dark shadow figures all the time out there in the field on Fort Hood, training day and night, at nighttime especially. You'll be able to see them even when it's darker than night. You'll be able to see the dark silhouettes. They'll pass right beside the tank, and they're just put it this way that they're taller than the tank. That's how big they were. There's some that they come in many sizes, right? Different sizes, but some of them were taller than the tank. The other ones were around 6.5, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot. They come in different sizes, these shadow figures. Oh, I see your cousin. I didn't know you were here, man. Did I? I don't know about. I think I dropped the link. I'm not sure, but we will be having open mic night tonight, where the viewers uh, can jump on and share a story or whatever. Yeah, I believe so. Sometimes certain areas things repeat themselves, like there's no time, so it just repeats itself. The scenario repeats itself over and over and over, and then you got some scenarios that appear at the time that the event might have happened. But yeah, I've encountered time gaps out there where I look at my footage and I'm missing pieces of my video, in which I know that I shouldn't be missing the footage of the videos. But I think I have a video like that. I need to find it so I can show you what I'm talking about. Where there's a time in that video where it repeats itself over and over and over. And I'm recording through the phone. You can't rewind on the phone. So I'm recording with the phone, and the same scenario repeats itself on the video like 3 or 4 times of when I was walking. And then I lost a track of time. So I need to probably make a short reel of that video where there's no time there.
Oh, Kraken.
What is that?
11603 on Milky Way.
Oh, I don't got. I don't got Milky Way.
I'm going over there.
Can you make me an account?
You don't have one?
No, because they closed the other milk. No, I'm good.
Okay.
They no, you can tell them if you put a 5 on it, I'll give you the 5 when you get home.
We'll text them, and if they let me, I'll do it.
Well, just tell them for Abram to see us if you can. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think in the video I repeat myself like 3 or 4 times, and then I lose. There's parts of the video that's missing. I'm like, how is that possible? Well, that's when you enter a time warp. And when I came out of those woods, I felt very tired, very exhausted. It felt like it. Just put it this way, like I lost a track of time. Like everything's in front of me, like 15 seconds in front of me, or possibly 20, 30 seconds in front of me, and I'm behind. And I'm trying to catch up to the regular time, regular speed. That's how I felt like there for a while. Oh, there's portals out there. I've run into them. I run into those, and then I run into there's some portals. I ran into one on that bridge where everything was moving slow motion. Like it wasn't repeating itself, but it's like I guess walking in it and everything was moving slow. That could take away time from you too because it's a slow portal. So you're seeing the cars coming on the highway and they're moving slow. They're passing right beside you real slow. Uh, what I was seeing that day was that translucent beings on the bridge. They look like some kind of bird or owl, but they're translucent. You can see through them. The only thing you could see was their red eyes, and they were jumping from the bridge and flying through the cars, going in through the people, like if they were draining their energy. As soon as they crossed the bridge, time went back to normal. But that's what they were doing on the bridge. It's like a gap in time where everything's going real slow motion. I see cousin Jesse's there. I see I dropped the link there. So he wants to jump on real quick. If not, yeah, I got the video. I mean, I don't have the video of the thing that happened to me on the bridge was when the thing came after me. The one that I said it said his name was Indiana because I heard the pebbles flying from behind me on the highway, and I turned around with my guards up, and it was somebody running towards me. That wasn't running like a regular person. How you doing, primo?
Hey, Primo, how you doing, man?
All right.
We left for you till like 2:30. Once it hit 2:30, I went to sleep.
Yeah, I was tired yesterday, primo. I didn't do a live, man. I couldn't. I woke
Yeah,
up at 11, but I was just too tired, man. So I was just doing this real quick live for this afternoon, so we can gear up for later on tonight.
oh,
See whether I'm going to do one or not. At least I did one today,
yeah, yeah.
because
Well,
I might feel the same way I was feeling yesterday evening, and I heard there's a bad storm coming through.
yeah. I just got a warning on my phone that from Friday till Sunday, but it may last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, the whole fucking excuse me, the whole portals by the transformer where you went in through. I saw those. I saw the field full of portals. I saw the portals with those black things descending on the trees. I
Oh
saw the
yeah.
portals in the woods. I can see the portals, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of activity in that area, man. Every time is something different, but yeah, man, there's definitely a lot of activity in that area, you know. So I'll be moving from all these areas where I do my investigations.
You getting ready to bunk in, Shadow Wolf? Hey, man, don't let the cold scare you.
Well, it's cold, but where he's at, yeah. But tonight, if you're not frozen over there, our live will be going on at what time? Primo will be a good time. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock is fine. 11 is fine also.
What is it? 9?
Whatever time you want, man. I'll
Yeah.
make it
See,
as soon
because
as
by
I
the
get
time I do live, sometimes everybody's already asleep, or people get tired. Yeah,
It's okay, Sean. It's
I'll
okay,
see what
Lord.
time. Depends how I feel, man. And right now I'm sitting here and I'm still feeling some tension on my neck area and stuff.
Hey, man. As soon as I get the notification, I'm there.
Alrighty.
You'll be jumping on, Lawrence to Shadow Wolf? Well, it is open mic night.
Yeah, open mic night later on tonight, around 10 p.m. Central Time, possibly 9. I mean, why not, man? Everybody goes live whenever they want to, right? So might as well. Why not? Maybe go earlier. I don't know, but I'll be like watching my wrestling.
Yeah,
I think Thursdays there's really no wrestling,
I
so I
think
might go earlier. I'm gonna
yeah,
surprise everybody and go on at a decent time. Actually,
I think AW's on Wednesday and I don't think Thursday.
Thursdays is what's the wrestling TNA.
I don't get that.
Yeah, TNA is on AMC.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You can get it. You get a computer.
I'm
Watch
still
wrestling.
waiting.
It's
I'm
called
still
Watch
waiting.
Wrestling.
Like I said, I'm still waiting.
Yeah, you can put it on your tablet too, primo, and watch it on your tablet or on your phone.
Okay, just put watch wrestling.
Put Watch Wrestling and click on one of the links, and it's gonna show you the all the other things that's on there. The wrestling, it's got boxing, it's got UFC. Yeah, it's got all kinds of things. But
It's all fake, but still, it's worth watching. Yeah, I know. It, both of my feet have been swollen for the past couple of days.
yeah,
It's hard to walk.
yeah. Those when you go into through a time portal, and it takes energy away from you. I used to run into them while I was in a. Well, it's pretty hot and heavy here in Central Texas, but I run into some locations like that, um, like in the desert, where in the desert everything's like a mirage because in the distance. So I had to fill up some water at a water buffalo is way out there, and I thought, I can walk it, that's no problem. They were like, yeah, we can take you in the Humvee. I said, no, I'm just gonna walk that way. It's not that far, man. It was longer than what it seemed. It was way out there. So, but on the way back, it was that longer too, and I was carrying the 2 5-gallon water jugs in my hand.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was hardcore back in the day.
Back in the day, but you won't do that now.
Well, I can do it if I set my mind to it. Anything is possible. Oh, mind over matter, primo.
You no longer mine, so you don't matter.
Yeah,
Damn
like when I
that.
do my reps, I've been taking I took a 2 week vacation from working out, but sooner or later I'm gonna get back to the working out. But yeah, man, it's all up here. If you set it in your mind, you put the reps in there, your little computer, you do them. You're gonna be like, you're gonna say one, and then you're gonna skip to 10. So it's actually gonna be two. So if you're 100, you're actually just doing 10 reps, but your mind is telling you did 100. Yeah, when you get old,
Wow.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But
No,
it happens, right?
I'm just waiting for my feet to quit being swollen to be able to get up and walk.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
weather. It's the weather. That's what the weather does.
Yeah, cousin
Were you
Abe.
here for those videos, Primo, that I shared?
Yeah, I saw most of them. I saw the rake and mostly the rake. The rest of the time I was in the bathroom.
So what do you think about that break one?
Well, about time somebody put a picture of one of those out there.
What we know about you see it, right?
No, I see complete. I see nothing but blackness.
Let's see. On the photo?
I see you. Now I see me and I see nothing but blackness.
So you don't see the picture on the left side?
No, I don't see anything. I
Oh
just see
wow.
it on an hour and 20 minutes.
Let me try to share.
I
Let me
see
share it
the
again.
spiritual and cryptid encounter banner. Now I see a picture of me and you. Now there we go. Oh wow, right in the middle, huh?
Yeah. Look at the hand, man. Look at the long thumb.
Yep.
It'll make somebody happy, yeah?
uh, the
You
side
do it
queen,
from the Scooby snap?
the side queen.
Look at the thumb, man. How it looks.
Yeah, it's being bulgy. It's real long.
Yeah. It's got long fingers, man.
Yeah, man. They don't make that side queen happy.
Jeez.
God damn it, boy. It's okay. I like my fingers the way they are.
Well,
Damn it, boy.
here's the original one.
Damn it, boy.
So what do you think? Do you think it's like a ghost apparition or like a phantom?
No, no. A rake is a rake, man. It'll eat you if you get the chance.
It looks like a rake, right?
Yep.
So what is a rake?
A rake is kind of
Like a ghoul?
like more than a ghoul, man. A rake is a rake, man. A ghoul is a ghoul. A rake is something that was once human and it feeds off of humans now.
Like energy.
Yep. You a truck
And
driver, August?
this is there was a location where I found the guy, man, or that I'm thinking he was there, but I just never lifted the tarp.
Well, if you would lifted the top, you would have found more than you bargained for. It was waiting there for you. Yeah, Edna Wilson says, as I said, cake is something very ugly.
Let me see if I can find that other picture of where I think the gentleman was. There you go.
Yes, learning they sure are ugly and bald and fucking white.
Here's a location. You see that, primo?
Yeah, it's right there.
I think that's where the cuerpo was, primo.
Yeah, I see the outline.
You see the outline, right?
Yep. So you think the people in the car killed him?
The people on the what?
In the car.
I don't know, primo. No, I think that the truck was his.
But there was a car.
A car.
There was a little car that took off before you went to find a body.
No, he had already been missing for 2.5 months, primo.
Oh, okay, okay. I see its eye. Where in the Wilson? Yeah, for having the legs inverted, man, the legs are very fast.
Yeah, when I went back after they did the investigation, that wasn't there, man. That tarp wasn't there. And I'm thinking that's where the body was.
You think the cops took?
But why would he get inside a tarp like that, man?
He was feeding off the off the body.
Oh,
Oh,
who's that right there?
that's Edna Wilson. Oh, the other picture. Okay.
She says she surmise.
Yeah.
Or she's talking about the rape picture.
You're talking about the rape picture.
Okay. The eye.
Like the head on the left and the feet to the right.
Look at the arm, dude. The long fingers.
Mm-hmm. I see the fingers. I don't see the eye or the feet.
I think she's talking about right here.
Off the black
One eye.
top. Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that picture of the what looks like a rake. Do you think it's a rake? Could it be a? I don't know, man. What's your opinion on that, cousin Jesse?
It's a rake, all right. It's 80 degrees in here, man. I have to open the door because I'm sweating up in here.
You got no air conditioning, Primo?
In the living room, not in my room. Nobody's got some in the room. It's all in the living room. If it gets hot, we just open the door.
She's talking about the other picture with the tarp, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see. She's talking about this one.
I wonder that too, isn't it? I wonder if he flew a drone, what he would get.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy capture right there, right?
Yep, yep.
So what time we got now? We're at the 4 hour.
No, almost an hour and 30 minutes, man.
Oh yeah. Well, should I better save some energy for later on?
Yep.
For those that are tuning in, this is Spiritual Encrypted Encounters.
See y'all this afternoon.
I'm your host, Abe Cias. This is my cousin Jesse, or there you go, Texas Shogun.
We'll see y'all this afternoon.
Going live at around 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Central Time or 11 p.m. Central Time for open mic night. Sometimes people, well, they say that what's the name wants to jump on, but sometimes we just have to go with the flow of things and go from the hip.
All right then. We'll see you there. Bye, cousin. Bye, people.
All right, cousin, take it easy. And saying that, brothers and sisters, it was just a quick live to make up a little bit for not showing up last night. I was so tired that I decided to do this live. There was a little live video. We'll share some pictures, some short reels. I hope you like this. Maybe I'll share them later on tonight. But I want to give the opportunity to people come up with some stories or experiences of what they're going through. That's right, Sister Anna Wilson. That's what we do here. But in saying that, I'll see y'all later on tonight. Thank you for those that tuned in here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters Afternoon Talk and got to view some of the footage that I got here. See y'all later on tonight around 10 p.m. Central. Might go earlier than that. I don't know yet. Let's see how I feel. But I will talk to y'all later on tonight. Everybody have a blessed day. This is Brother Apcius Sarncius signing off of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Peace out, everybody.